If you've ever had to do something like this to get your valves out, I got bad news. You got big problems with your cylinder heads. But it's okay, because in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that so you can keep on going with your build. Let's dive in. And that clip you just saw was me taking the valves out of this cylinder head, and it's got issues. Basically what the problem is that the valve guides are out of whack. They're a little out of shape, maybe out of round a little bit. Why? No clue. My guess is that at some point someone tried to upgrade the valve stem size from like a 5/8 to 11/32, and they just got a hand drill and just with an 11/32 drill bit and just went for it. And that is not the right way to do this. The right way to do this is with one of these. This is called a valve guide reamer. Link in the description as always. And look, side note, sometimes I forget to put the links in the descriptions. So if there's not one there, just let me know. Anyway, so I'll show you how to use it. It's real simple. And what it's going to do is it's going to straighten out your valve guides. It's going to make sure they're nice and one uniform width the whole way up and down. And then also just clean them up. This is a good thing to do even if your valve guides are okay. And you can just, on a rebuild like this, you can clean them out. You clean out everything else, why not clean out your valve guides? Now let me grab a valve and I'll show you the problem and exactly what was going on. All right, now just for a little bit of visual representation, I got the valves here. And I'm gonna show you, what it should do, which is this one right here. It just goes down, no problem. And it should be the same top or bottom. Doing it on the top so a bit better visual representation. If only I could talk. Anyway, so that's what it should do. It should go in, out, really very little resistance. I feel one spot that kind of hangs up, but that's really not a big issue. But this is what it should not do. I'm gonna put this in here, and that's it. I can jam it in there if I want to, but that's it. And coming from the bottom, same issue. I had to get as you saw in the little clip, I had to get a punch and a hammer and smack out every single one of these except for this one. And that's why my theory is someone grabbed a drill bit and tried to resize these guides incorrectly. That's just, there's no other way to put it. Because this one works fine. None of the other ones are even close. I had one that was maybe not so bad, but either way, the point is they're smoked. So to get this tool set up is really easy. Get yourself a tap handle, and we're just gonna throw it in there. We're gonna put a little bit of lube on there, and that is really it. There's a little bit of technique you gotta do, and I'll show you right now. Okay, so I got the reamer in the tap handle. As you can see, this is a 11/32 reamer. That's what we're going for. All I'm gonna do is just get a little bit of machine oil. I like this stuff, get out of my hardware store, and you just give it a little coat, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of get it started, get it set, about right there, and then you're gonna go in circles, also with a down motion, but we're gonna go a little bit at a time, kind of like you're tapping. You're gonna tap some, back up, clean the tap, keep going, back. It's a process, okay? Don't try and ram this thing through there. That's not the right way to do it. A little bit, we're giving it a little bit of downward pressure, and we're gonna back it out and clean it up. So as you can see, it's already getting some gunk out of there, and that is just the very beginning of what's gonna happen. I get a little brass brush, clean this off into the trash can, and keep on going. There you go, now look at that. Look at all that material coming out of there. This is what's preventing the valve from coming in and out smoothly. All right, so right here, we're through. We're all the way through the guide. I can see the tool on the other side, and we're all the way through. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna spin it in reverse, and then I'm just gonna keep doing that a couple more times. I'll spare you, and then we'll talk about one other thing that you need to know. All right, you're probably thinking to yourself, Ben, that looks like it would chuck into my drill real nice. Can I just put it in there and send it on all the way down? Well, you could, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would use the tap handle, go slow, and make sure you're doing this right all the way across. This is important because having the valves have that much interference, so we have to hammer them in and out. Think about how much resistance and extra heat and how much spring pressure it's taking to do that. You don't want that. You want those to go in and out real easy. But now that we're done, I am gonna chuck it into my drill and just give it a couple smooth passes to clean things up a bit. And of course, we're trying to be as straight as possible when you're doing that. It's a little awkward for me because I'm trying to show you and do it at the same time. All right, now the real test. Get yourself the valve, put it in there, and let's see how it does. Bam, that's what you want right there. So that way it goes all the way in, out, no issue. And from the top, should be the same deal. Yep. What a difference, right? It's amazing what proper clearance will do. So of course, with all things engine building, clearance is king. If you don't got the clearance right, nothing's gonna work right. So what I'm gonna do is do all the rest of them. Because I couldn't even do the next step I wanted to do until I addressed this, because the tool I'm about to use needs to be fit for an 11/32 guide. Now guys, if you're having this issue or you've encountered this in the past, let me know down in the comments below. But if you liked the video and it was helpful to you, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get out there and dive in your next project. Catch you next time.